Morning, Josie. Today's lesson is going to be about numbers. Yeah, so it's going to be a continuation of numbers. Okay, and specifically we are going to look at something called place value. And also we are going to look at something called base 10 system. Base 10 numbering system. Okay, so that's the lesson for today. So I will start the lesson based on this base 10 system. I'll explain what is base 10 system, and then I'll move on to, place value. So base 10 system is, it's all about a system based on 10 digits. And these digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No, not number 10. So we count 0 as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 digits, okay? So base 10 is based on 10 digits. Okay, 10 digits. And what we are saying is by combining or repeating these digits, we could come up with any numbers we like. Otherwise, what would happen, Josie, is if we give for every number, that you could think of a symbol, so 9 is a symbol, then it means we will be learning numbers for the rest of our life. So clever people, they came up with this idea. If we only learn this 10 digits, we could come up with infinite amount of numbers. So let's say, for example, 0 is interesting because if we write 0 on its own, it's 0, it's nothing. If we write in front of 0, 1, it means 1. So 0 represents nothing at the moment. But if we write 1, and then if we write 0, then this becomes got meaning. This is number 10, whereas this is just 1. And if we write, let's say, for example, another 0, then that becomes 100. So what we are saying is 0 does have a value, but on its own, sometimes people think, oh, it's 0, it's nothing. Yes, it's true, it's nothing, but depending where it's been located. So there are different type of numbering systems, Josie, that you will be learning in the future. There are based on base 2 system that computer uses, but we human use this 10 digits, and that's why it's called base 10 numbering system. So the next thing is, let's look at place value, because now we know there are 10 digits and a place value. Okay, so place value is very interesting because it got two words. The word itself, place value. So if you think about place value, the word itself, place refers to location. And value could represent rank or how much. Does it make sense, Josie? Location, let me say I want to go to this place. That's, we are referring a location, but in terms of geography. But place, in terms of number, we are referring where do we place these 10 digits? Where exactly do we place them? And based on that, we could give them a rank. So we could rank them, how small, how big they are. That's all it is, place value. So let me just explain this to you. Let me just do this. Okay. To start off, the best way of explaining this would be if I had a box. Let's say if I draw, hold on, let me draw further down actually. So if I have a box here, so that's one box. In fact, I don't know why I'm drawing this big box. Okay, and so let's just make it small. So if I got a small box here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more, 6. Okay, so I've got 6 boxes, and these are locations. Okay, so these are 6, And in numbers, what we do is we start from right to left. Okay, this is the start. Okay, so now what we could say, this first, this will be second, this will be third, this will be fourth, and this will be fifth, this will be sixth. Yeah, does it make sense? But instead of actually calling them first, second, and third, and fourth, and fifth, and so on, in numbers, we give them a special name. Okay? And of course, what we mean is now location, these are the locations. And in numbers, what we could do is we could actually give them this unit. This will be tens. This will be hundreds. This will be thousands. This will be 10,000. This will be 100,000. Okay. So if I change the color, so if I put a number here, that's 1, and if I put another number in this location, now this number 1 are being ranked, so this becomes number 10. If I put one more, let's say 4, now again that number 4 has got a rank, and the rank or the value is 100, so 411. And if I put a number here, let's say 6, now that number 6 have been ranked, so it got value, and that value is based on 1,000, so 6,411. Does it make sense, Josie? So places where do we locate these numbers and value based on the location, it gives them rank. So in a nutshell, what we are saying is 1 is a unit on its own, so 1 to 9. And then if we add one more 0, that becomes 10. And then if we add one more 0, 2 zeros, then that becomes 100. And a 3 zeros becomes 1,000. And a 4 zeros becomes a 10,000. And a 5 0 becomes 100,000. And a 6 0, that becomes 1,000,000. Now to make it easier for human eyes to see this, what they have decided is that every 3 digits they will put a comma, not a dot but a comma, so that becomes 1,000. 1 2 3, that becomes 10,000. Can you see that it just makes it easier for our eyes to see? And then 1 2 3 comma, and that's 100,000. And then 1 2 3 comma, now we got more numbers, digits, so 1 2 3, that becomes 1,000,000. So it's easy for the eyes to actually figure out the three digits. So Josie, these are your the lesson about place value. Place value is writing or placing the value in certain places, and that gives us a value. Okay, how much it is. We also looked at base 10 system. What I would like you to do, Josie, is I'm going to send you an exercise, and I would like you to do the exercise and send me back, and I'll mark your exercise. And the next lesson for you would be, I'll continue with some numbers. For Yoni would be a start of, I believe, algebra. Okay. Thank you and see you soon.